this is my stream template that I've created for myself. I think everybody should have something like this, by the way. I think everybody should invest in doing something like this. I have my stream topic that I do for today, which would basically be just chatting. So this is what I was working on before, and this will get more streamlined as I continue to stream. I have like my recording process before and after. So like making a checklist of things that you should be doing before and after. I have my editing checklist. These are all the things that I do after I edit. And that's to make sure, I know that seems a little chaotic. It's not. It's everything is succinct and keeps me on track on the things that I need to be doing. I have my posting checklist on when I'm posting to YouTube, and I'll include like social, other little platforms as well. But then I also have my stream schedule in terms of intro, meet, and outro. And then I have my YouTube channel description, like a little templatized thing to make sure I'm not missing any important information. I think every streamer should have something like this. I think every content creator should have something like this. If you're doing long form content, not necessarily if you're doing short form, but even if you do short form, you should still templatize your content out in a way. A lot of people, they want to do this, right? There's nothing wrong with doing this. It's a cool career to have if you could make it happen. I'm in the process of making it happen right now. The more that you treat it like a job, the more you're going to find success and the more you're going to see opportunity. And that's the great thing. I think everybody should have some sort of templatized thing. I think it would really help. It gives you more confidence. Like the more tangible assets that you create for yourself and making this real and bringing it to the real world, the more you believe in yourself and the more that you take yourself seriously and you say, okay, you know what you're doing every day. It doesn't feel sporadic. It doesn't feel all over the place. You have a goal, you have a mission, and you're starting to create a linear path for yourself and where you want to see yourself going. And it's just little things like these that help you along the way. Another reason why I do this stuff too, I would love to hire an editor someday. I don't have the funds to do that right now. I don't really think I have the platform to do that right now, which is okay. When I do get there, I can have these assets where I bring somebody onto the team and I already have a system fleshed out, because I'm not just thinking about me in this scenario. I'm also thinking about how this is going to intertwine with if I have a team of 2 or 3, how are we going to communicate? What does that look like? If I bring somebody in tomorrow, is this going to be understandable to somebody? Are they going to be able to follow along in this? Work on that stuff early. It also takes a sense of delusion. I think you need to be delusional in this to want to do this to an extent. It's not a normal 9 to 5. You're up late editing. You're starting from ground zero a lot of the time, most of the time, basically all the time. You have to be a little bit delusional. You want to get big in this. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's going to be a lot of people along the way that are going to be like, well, I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's going to make it. But then you show people stuff like this, like stuff that you're building out for yourself and for others and things that you can do to help people along the way in the process. It really helps. And I think people can take away a lot from that. If you find something in here that might help you, or you want to see more of what I've fleshed out, let me know. I would love to make videos around this. I think it would be really cool. Which in my head right now, I already have an idea for another video I think would be really cool to kind of deep dive into this. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to write that down now. Guys, I think all this stuff is super important. The more that you can solidify yourself in whatever it is that you're doing, sitting down is a lot easier. You have a little bit more ease of mind because you're providing a pathway to get to whatever it is that you're trying to communicate with your audience on any given day. Me being a little bit new to this, I'll include that now. And then now you start to kind of get an idea of certain topics that you'd want to talk about, or maybe that you gravitate towards, or something that you could go back to in the future. You're starting to create a log for yourself. What works, what didn't work. You can derive so much from this. Give it a try. You never know.